We back. I wanted to hop on here, and I wanted to get it. We gonna get it.
Really, nigga?
Wanted to jump into free agency. Let's see what was going on. So today is July 3rd. So Wednesday, July 3rd. Free agency started Sunday, which was the 30th, I believe. Yeah, July 30th. Free agency started. Boom. Not too much is going on, but boom, bombshell, first drop, first deal I see. No disrespect, Luke Kornet. It was a slow day. Biggest ones people are waiting on: Paul George, Klay Thompson. Whole lot of speculation going on there. Boom, we know now. Klay, Dallas, unfortunately. PG, Philly, which I was thinking it would have been fire if the two would have linked up together in a Philly. That would have been pretty sweet. But obviously, Clippers weren't going to give Paul the kind of money he was looking for. Warriors weren't going to give Klay the kind of money he was looking for. Plus, at some point, it was bigger than money. They say the room, well, I guess it's been confirmed at this point that the Warriors were telling Klay, oh, we can't give you that much money because the longevity and everything and that, the cap, whatever, da-da-da-da-da, woo. Come to find out, they were trying to make a move for Paul George whole time earlier in the year. And who was they giving that 4-year max to? You guessed it. Pandemic P. Pandemic P. So Klay looking like, hey, whoa. Y'all telling me you can't give me this money. Woo. But on the back end, y'all trying to trade for PG, who played my position. So his pride at this point is probably kicking in. Pride telling him, whoa. So I can't get the bread, but you'll bring in another guy who played my spot. And he can get the bread. He can get the max. I got to take this little two for whatever. So at that point, he probably was never going to go back to Golden State. Regardless of the money they offered him, probably because of respect thing. He felt like he was disrespected, which, I mean, to an extent, I can understand. I can also understand where Golden State's coming from a little bit. Because when Klay did have the ACL and the Achilles, and it was just, it was pouring, pretty much. It was pouring on him. Golden State looked out, they gave him that max. But at the same time, to say Klay Thompson is no longer a Golden State Warrior, that's crazy. That is, I never would have thought about. I never would have seen that coming. There's three dudes that I thought would never lead their team. And it was those three guys in Golden State. Steph, Draymond, Klay. I thought they was lifers. Which, I think Steph, well, if I'm Golden State, I'm riding Steph till the wheels fall off. But also, blow it up. Maximize these last 3, 4, however many years Steph has left at this high of a level. Get rid of the young guys. Blow it up. Chase. Because when you're going to be garbage, you're going to be garbage. Just accept it. Hit the rebuild. But right now, you still have a Steph Curry that's I would say is at least a top 15 guy. At least. Me personally, I'd probably say top 10. Maybe even top 8, top 7, somewhere around there. But maximize what you have left with him. This tweener thing that you're doing, pick a side. Either you blow it up, which it sounds nasty to say. You trade stuff, you blow it up completely, start your rebuild. Let him go somewhere and get his rings elsewhere. Or you blow up the youth, you give it all up for now, for 2-3 more years, or however many more years of competing and being a contender. And when you're trash, you just gonna be trash, bro. Like, you just gonna be garbage, bro. It just is what it is. But they gotta pick a direction. Klay Thompson, as we know, went to Dallas. Definitely an offensive upgrade for Dallas with Derrick Jones Jr. going to the Clippers. Offensive upgrade. Defensively, however, Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Defensively, it's probably barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue
Clay, Kyrie,
chicken alert.
Luka. Not to say that they're revolving doors on defense, but they're not defensive guys. So I think it'll be it could work because I think PJ's solid on the defensive end. He at least attempts. And then Derek Lively, rim protector. Daniel Gafford, rim protector. Like, good pieces, good guys. So we'll see how that works. But offensively, an upgrade. Because Derek Jones Jr., excellent lob threat, which obviously Clay isn't that. He isn't the athletic guy that Derek is, but Derek isn't the shooter that Klay Thompson is. So we'll see how it looks. I don't think Clay will have as many off screens and pin downs and all that. I think he'll be more of a catch and shoot guy, which will be okay. I think it'll be an adjustment for him. But hey, PG and Philly, I think it's a good fit. It was either Philly or Orlando, really. I would have liked to see PG in Golden State, but the minute the Clippers wouldn't trade Paul George to the Warriors, even though if he left, you weren't going to get anything for him, but the minute you wouldn't trade him and get something for him, he couldn't go there because obviously it's a sign and trade. They could trade for him, then sign him to the max extension. Obviously, that didn't happen. But PG and Philly, love it if PG and Embiid can stay healthy. If those two guys can stay healthy, I say, me personally, I believe Philly dangerous. Philly is a dangerous team. Philly gonna be good, I believe. But it's all contingent of if Joel Embiid can stay on the court. Can Paul George stay on the court? They're also gearing up. I mean, they picked up Andre Drummond. Kelly Oubre's back. So, I mean, they got some pieces. It's just, is Joel gonna stay Joel? Can he be Joel? Not the injury side of Joel, but the dominant force that he can be for a whole season and going into the postseason. But Paul George got his money, but there's expectations. There's expectations in LA, but after a certain point, people were like, everybody knew Clippers are the Clippers. Like, it's gonna happen. They're gonna have they're gonna have a good regular season. They're gonna go on an 8 to 10 game win streak and fool everybody and act like they're this really good team. And come to playoffs, Kawhi gone. Couple other dudes injured. Paul George is usually fighting some kind of injury, whatever. Like, I think Paul George and Embiid have the most pressure right now because of that. Because now you got Embiid. Embiid, you got your third. You got your second guy, Maxey. But you got a third guy as well who's also no slouch as well. Sucks. Lakers missed out on, obviously, James Harden, which I never thought James Harden was going to go to LA, to be honest. The good LA. The good LA team. I didn't think he was going to lead the Clippers. So, obviously, he got paid from the Clippers. Clippers paid him. They gave him I think it was like 2 for $70, so like damn near $40 million a year, $35 million a year. I believe it was. And he's just going to double back next year. James is going to sign a deal. It's a player option, I believe, so he's going to play this year. Next year, he's going to double back, try and bust their head for some more, which we'll see how that goes. Lakers, the real LA. They missed out on Clay, which I really thought would be a great fit. I thought Clay would fit, especially when I saw talks of Brown talking about I'm gonna take a pay cut for us to get one of these guys. I said, oh yeah. Nope, didn't happen. So no Clay, who signed for like $15 million, $16 million a year in Dallas. Doable. No Valanciunas, who also was gonna be one of the guys. Signed to Washington for about $10 million a year, which is less than what he would have got in LA. Okay, cool. No Chris Paul, which, I mean, would have been nice to see him hoop with Brown, whatever, cool. He's San Antonio. No word on DeMar. I think LA badly needs a 5 at some point. Just to touch on that real quick, AD has to move back to the 4. Go get a big. I don't know what you're waiting for. This has been years in the making. Go get a big, please. No word on DeRozan yet, but with today being July 3rd, about an hour ago, LeBron James took the max. So there is no full mid-level exception coming. He said he would take a pay cut for one of those dudes. So what that tells me is DeMar ain't coming. It's that simple. DeMar ain't coming to LA. Which, I mean, I don't know. You got to pick somebody up. You got to make something happen. You do. You do. Because you got 2 more years of LeBron. He signed for a 2-year deal. You got AD. You have good guys, certain pieces around them, health aside. Vanderbilt, I really like. Hachimura when he's engaged, locked in. Max Christie, it'd be exciting to see him step into a slightly bigger role. But you do need another veteran presence. A veteran or two. 1 or 2 more guys. A big, absolutely. You need a center. Jackson Hayes is fine, whatever. But he cannot be the main guy. Cam Reddish, I'm a big Cam Reddish guy. I think that he might not play too much. He might not, but I like his fit, essentially. Oh, Donovan Mitchell returned to Cleveland. That's a whole nother thing. My point of view, to touch on it quick, is if Donovan returns to Cleveland, Garland's got to go. It's real simple. Either you pick Garland and Mobley, or you pick Allen and Mitchell, or Mitchell and Mobley, whatever. Some combination of that. We shall see. We'll see where the rest of these pieces fall. But in the meantime, I want to touch on that. It's been your boy Kai. I love you. Peace.